Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today the thought of the day is makeup. So I'm going to be showing you some products the products that you will be getting if you get the Arbonne Special Value Pack makeup box, which is for preferred clients and for independent consultants. You can also buy these products individually as well as a huge range of other products. The link is in my bio. And if you would like to find out how I got this really neutral, not trying to look like I rolled out of bed like this. Yeah, this is how I look on a day-to-day basis. If you want to find out how I got this look, then please keep on watching. So I think we are ready to do this. Welcome to the reality that is my face. I'm still feeling really jet lagged, bearing in mind I probably flew about 5 days ago now, well, almost a week ago now. But I'm still feeling really jet lagged and really tired. So welcome to the reality that is my face. I have already done my usual skincare routine using the RE9 Advanced range from Arbonne. That stuff is amazing, and I could go on for ages talking about how much I love those products, but I'll do that in a separate video because it does need to be spoken about. Primer. Now, my sister has just done her own order. She's joining me for the 30 Days to Healthy Living plan, which again I will explain about, but she loves this primer. I sent her a sample of it when I first started back in late October, and I still love the fact that she calls it face lube, and not to sound too gross, but it really does. It is so silky, it goes on so smoothly, especially over like freshly prepped, moisturized and like skincare, and it's so nice. So I'm just gonna rub that in, pat it in. Oh gosh, I'm having my skin has been so bad for the last couple of weeks, only because I've been going to quite a few Christmas socials and eating and drinking the way I shouldn't have. But hey, it was the end of term, it's Christmas, like it's going to happen. But I am so excited in January to get straight back on it, to get back on my healthy eating, to get back into my routine and to do my 30 Days to Healthy Living. So skin is primed using our makeup primer. Then we go on to the foundation. Now this is the Perfecting Liquid Foundation. This is awesome because it has SPF 15 in it. Anyone who literally, if you're a human and you have skin and you wear makeup, well, even if you don't wear makeup, you should be having some form of sun protection on your face, even in the winter days like this, because it doesn't matter if it's not hot, the UVA and UVB rays still penetrate your skin and they can still cause sun damage. So it's always important, whether you're using a moisturizer, tinted moisturizer, CC cream, or even full foundation, you must have SPF in it. So it's super important. So just going to do a couple of pumps onto my hand. Then I'm going to get a wet beauty sponge. Mine needs a bit of a clean, awkward. But you can use makeup brushes. I used to just literally put it on my hands and spread it all over my face, but I hate the cakey feeling on my hands now. So wet beauty sponge, and literally just tap it in all over your face, my face. And what I love about this is that you can keep layering up the foundation, but it feels like you've got nothing on your skin, which is awesome. Right, I'm just gonna get a mirror for a second. So make sure you use the sponge to get it into all of the skin. Now, usually I don't put foundation and concealer on my eyes if I'm doing sort of a nighttime glam look. However, during the day, because I don't wear eyeshadows during the day, I do put some over my eyes just to make sure everything's nicely blended together. There we go, gorgeous. Also make sure that you blend it down around the back of your neck, because otherwise you just get that horrible line that you see. Yeah. I remember when we were at school, before we actually started realizing how to actually use makeup, we all just used to have that like orange line because we wouldn't match up our foundation and wouldn't know how to blend. We all used to use that Dream Matte Mousse from Maybelline. Do you remember that? Yeah. So next is the concealer. This is just the Arbonne concealer. Again, foundation and concealer comes in loads and loads of different colours. and it's super easy to match up. So this is in the shade medium neutral, and my foundation was in the shade neutral beige, just as like an FYI. And then all I'm going to do is just do a V underneath each eye. Get a little bit more, just a little bit down the nose, just to highlight, and up into the forehead to create some form of dimension, so it don't just look like a flat head, flat 5 head. That would be unattractive. And just highlight the Cupid's bow just a little bit. And then again, using my wet beauty sponge, I'm just gonna like blend it all in. I tend to leave the under eye until last, just to let it sink in a little bit on my face before I blend it out. And again, putting some of that onto my eyes, just because I'm not going to have any shadow or primer on my eyes. There we go. So that is the base pretty much done. What I would then go in and do, and which is why I cannot wait for my next order to be coming in, I have already ordered, ready for my Christmas delivery, but is my powder. So it's the one product that I don't actually have. Living in Dubai, it's so difficult to coordinate all my orders. So I do try and do things in big bulk, and one thing just like it just didn't get to my parents in time, because it's just such a popular product. So at the moment I'm just using my usual sort of setting powder, and what you just want to do is just sort of use that to set the face. It's kind of like, sounds really weird, but making a bit sort of like liquid cement. So you put the liquid on first, put the powder on top, and it literally just sets your face so your base does not budge. And then that means that later on you can then do things like your contour and your highlight and add other beautifulness onto there as well. You may have also noticed that I have put foundation across my lips, purely because my lips are so pigmented, and the lipstick I want to use today is quite light, just for sort of a more natural, neutral look. And therefore I don't really want my natural lip pigment to be coming through. So we are done with the base. Ta-da! It's not looking too shabby, I don't think. So next thing that I usually move on to is my eye. So I start off with my eyebrows, and then if I was doing an eye look, I would then go on to do my eyeshadows, then mascara, and then I'd finish off with my face, just so sort of like I do the base and then I work like downwards. So we are going to start with eyebrows. Now these two products do come in the Arbonne Special Value Pack. So I'm going to start off with the Arbonne Shape It Up Brow Pencil. Now this is really cool because it comes with a little spoolie, and if you've got sort of like thick eyebrows, a bit like me, I was one of those people, I was really lazy when I was younger. You'd see like all these women on TV with really sort of like thin eyebrows. I was just so lazy. I had like Bushman eyebrows, just because I went to an all-girls school. Like I didn't see the point in like trying to impress anyone. So I'm actually quite glad now, because then it does mean I do have like thicker eyebrows, because I think my face would have looked really weird with thin eyebrows. But so you use the spoolie just to kind of like push all the hairs into, shape them up, and then it comes with a little pencil. This pencil is in medium. You can get light, medium and dark, where I've got the medium. And then you're just going to use the pencil just to line the brows out, and also to start filling in those spaces. I can't really, can you see the difference? A little bit, it just seems a little bit fuller in here than in here. So finish the other one, and then we will be back to do the next stage of the brows. Okay, so brows are done with the brow pencil. Now I'm going to go in with the Shape It Up Tinted Brow Cream. Now, if you were just doing sort of like a daytime kind of look, this is, I think, a sort of nice sort of subtle brow. However, because my hair can get quite dark, I mean, naturally it's a bit more sort of like reddy browny, depends what light catches it. However, in the winter my hair tends to go a little bit darker, so I am going to darken my brows just a little bit. And the trick is with this is to not start in the center, because it's going to go really dark. So you want to start in the middle of the brow here and then work the cream out and then back that way. So start in the center. And it's really great because you can use this to shape your brows as well. And all you need is the lightest of touches with this. And this is in the shade medium dark. My hair's getting stuck to my eyebrow now. There we go. So it's just adds a teensy bit more definition, a little bit more colour. We're going to go straight on to the mascara. Now, I know it seems quite small. I've got one of the little samples purely because I didn't want to bring my huge mascara with me. Plus I kind of broke it. So it's super glued and it's on my kitchen trying to set in Dubai. But this is called It's a Long Story Mascara, and it is amazing. Like, I have really short stumpy eyelashes. Like, it actually, the amount of times that I contemplate getting those eyelash extensions on, it's unreal. I see all my friends do it and I really want to do it, but I know that they pull out your eyelashes, it's really bad, and I'm just so lazy, I can't bother to keep them going, so I'll pull them all out, and I'm like that with my nails, I'll pull acrylics off and stuff, so I don't think it's the best thing for me. However, this thing is awesome. So just going to whack some of that on. I'd be interested to know if any girl can put, or any guy for that matter, if anyone can put mascara on without keeping their lips open. I try to do it and then it just kind of just goes. See, look, there we go again. Mouth open. See how much just that tiny little bit of like definition there just makes your eyes pop. Love this stuff, absolutely love it. Another product, another eye product that comes in the special value pack. So you've obviously got the brow pencil, the brow cream, the mascara, and then your 4 choices of eyeshadow. You also get eyeliner as well. Again, it is, there are loads and loads of different choices. This one is in the colour Morel. I'm not looking to use eyeliner today just because I want to keep this quite sort of neutral. However, that is something else that comes in the pack. Now, on to contouring and finishing off the face. Now, first of all, we're going to go in with some bronzer. This is just, we're going to go in with some bronzer. This is just the bronzer powder. Comes in a really cute package. Lovely. So we're going to start off with that. I really need to clean my brushes. That's what I'm getting. That's what I need to do today. Buy some brush cleaner because it's just gross. Okay, so not going for anything too overly dramatic. These are really, really pigmented, so make sure you kind of like dust off the excess. And literally just go from where the hairline meets the cheekbone. Just to carve it out. Snatched just a little bit. And the same on the other side, just kind of carve out just a little bit. If I was going out and if it was like dark and I'd want to sort of like really emphasize it, I would obviously add way more, but it's a nice clear sunny blue sky day in England, so I don't want to look like I'm... I'd also just use a teensy little bit just to sort of carve out the forehead a little bit, so just a tiny touch around the hairline. and then a little bit underneath. The jaw. There we go. Now, another thing that I'd use for the face is blush. Now, I've only just literally started using blush purely because it came in this set. So, this one is blush and it comes in the colour Sunset. Now, this is quite a sort of peachy blush. They have a huge range, just like with the foundations, just like with the eyeshadows. They come in a huge range of colours, anything from like your super pinky pink blushes all the way through to the sort of the orangey spectrum. But I've gone for a fairly neutral one just because I've not really used blush before this, but it came in the pack, so I thought, why the hell not? Just a little bit on the apples of the cheeks. Just to kind of give a little bit of colour behind that bronzer. Lovely. Now again as well, if I was going on a night out, I would then whack like a load of highlighter on and like glow up to the extreme. However, not for just a shopping trip around Crawley. So on to the next thing, I then go on to lips. Now, this is something that does not come in the pack. However, it is amazing. It is an absolute lifesaver. It is the Shea Butter Moisturising Lip Balm. Use this on a daily basis, especially in Dubai where it gets really hot. You're constantly sweating, thirsty, you are so dehydrated. It's so important to maintain hydration, especially in hot climates like that. But that just gives like a little bit of extra moisturising to my lips. I used to use Vaseline until I found out how bad the Vaseline was. It was literally just like putting petrol on your lips, and it wasn't actually letting anything get into your lips. It was just putting like a sort of layer of jelly on top. So it wasn't actually moisturising, it wasn't actually doing anything for me. So another thing that comes in this pack is a lip liner. Now, especially when you're doing a really dramatic lip look, lip liner is so important so that it doesn't bleed into and you get some really crisp, sharp lines. This one is in the colour Peach. It's just a sort of very neutral colour. So I'm just going to line my lips. Now, I never really used to use lip liner. Come to think of it, about five years ago, I never really used to use makeup at all. I used to think that CC cream and a bit of mascara was like me, good for a night out, much to the disappointment of one of my best mates. And she was the one who actually got me into makeup. She was the one who sort of like taught me all the importance about each and every product and each and every step. And she was one who said, no matter what, lip liner is so important, especially if you're doing a really dramatic lip colour, because it just helps to define your lips, especially if you want to really define like your Cupid's bow, or better still, you can do a bit of magic with your lip liner. If you've got smaller lips, you can overdraw them. If you've got big lips, you can underdraw them as well. So you can actually change the way that your face looks using lip liner, which is incredible. Then for lips, I'm using the Smoothed Over Lipstick in the colour Lily. When I saw this colour, I just thought, oh, it's beautiful. It's like this really neutral peach colour with a bit of gold in it, really nice for every day. So I'm just going to whack that on. Again, this, you get a lipstick as a part of the kit. There we go. Not looking too shabby. Another thing you get in the kit is a lip gloss. Now, I went a bit vampish. I did go for like a really, really bright red, so I'm not going to put that on. But again, loads and loads of different colours for you to choose from. And then another product that I haven't discussed that does come in the pack, which I haven't used, is the eye makeup primer. So this is something that you put on your eyelids before you put on eyeshadow, just so that it sticks. However, not doing eyeshadow today, so I haven't mentioned that. Actually, let me just go and get the eyeshadow. So also, as I mentioned earlier, as a part of the pack, you get 4 types of eyeshadows. So these are called It's All in the Eyes, and I got it in the colour Solar, Bluff, Dawn and Fog. So these are all quite neutral, goldy tones, which I'm super excited to have a bit of a play about with, but that is something for another time. Now, to finish off the look, I'm going to be using the Let It Set Refreshing Finishing Spray. Now, this doesn't come in the pack, unfortunately. I had to buy it separately. However, it is so worth it. Finishing spray is one of those things that if you don't use it as part of your makeup routine, you need to start, because guaranteed you're going to be one of those people who gets to the end of the night, your makeup slipping a little bit, or it doesn't look quite as fresh. This is something that just sort of seals it all into place. I used to use hairspray when I was younger, really bad move, but this is an absolute godsend. So just finish up with some setting spray. I'm going to do Nikki tutorials now, so like, yep, and then let it dry on the face. So there you have it. My face all done up using only vegan products from Arbonne. These makeup products are literally insane. Since I got them almost 2 months ago now, literally been the only thing that goes on my face. Nothing but Arbonne touches my face now, and I have felt the benefit. I've reaped the benefits from it so much. Yes, I still have breakouts. That's because I do suffer from a bit of adult acne, but since I started using these products, it has been so much less. I've had less breakouts. It's not as painful. I don't feel as uncomfortable on a day-to-day basis. So totally worth it. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. It's only a new channel, and I'd really appreciate as much support as possible. Mwah. See you next time.